All right, everybody just calm down, okay? Just enhance your calm, okay? Nice, deep, cleansing breaths, okay? In through the nose, out through the mouth, okay? In through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, and on your exhale, goose fraba. Okay, everybody feel better now? Everybody calmer now? Okay, good. Then we can go with today's video. Every 4 years, dude, I hate this. I'm so sick of this. You younger guys out there are probably digging it, right? You guys are loving it. It's like freaking Super Bowl, the March Madness, and NBA playoff. I mean, everything just whoa, right? Sorry if you got headphones on. I apologize. You know, this is the us versus them, the good versus evil, the whole nine, right? And just live for this. Everybody just needs to calm down, okay? Everybody needs to relax. I ask you guys to comment, and a lot of you guys do. Thank you so much. And I like reading the comments on other videos, not this channel, just to get the feel for the people out there, what's going on, what people are thinking, right? Made a video the other day about my opinions on whether there could be a second civil war. Go check out the video. I give my opinions on it. Had somebody comment. He wasn't upset at me or I'm an idiot, nothing like that. He was just stating his opinion, and that's always welcome. But I'd kind of like to reply to that and other things that I'm looking at out there, reading out there. The comment basically, and I'm paraphrasing here, that if the Democrats steal this election via voter fraud through the mail, and this is going to get a little graphic, that the Patriots will be gutting Democrats in the streets. Okay, calm down. Okay. There's many points I want to make with this, okay? And I'm trying to figure out which one I should make first. I understand your passion. I like Trump, okay? I do. I voted for Trump. I know half of you guys hate me now. And I like what he's done. I think he's done a really great job. Now, has he done things that I haven't liked so much? Well, of course, okay? There is no way that there is a politician out there that somebody can be like, everything they do is awesome, I love them so much. No, that if that's true, then you're a fanboy, right? No, you have to take a step back, and instead of just loving everything they've done, you need to take a look at what they've done and put on your middle of the road glasses and view what they've done and how you really feel about it, okay? Like I said, no, Trump, I think, has done a great job. I hope he gets reelected. Please, I know I try not to get into politics. Those of you out there that are liberal-leaning, I'm not saying this to upset you. Everybody just needs to calm down, okay? Everybody's got an opinion. Everybody has their person that they're voting for, and you do you, right? That's how I roll. I'm not going to try to talk anybody out of or into anything. But anyway, before last presidential election, I was having people tell me Trump will never be elected. The deep state will never allow it. They're going to steal the election from him just so that Hillary and all of her evil ways, and Hillary was jacked up, okay? I'm sorry. She was whoo. But just so that Hillary can get the... Okay, well, what happened? Trump won, right? So there's two things that you have to look at now. For those of you that Trump will never win because the deep state and blah, blah, blah. Okay, the first thing you gotta look at is, okay, maybe the deep state is not as strong as people are afraid they are. Okay? I'm not saying they don't exist. I don't want to get the hate mail. Okay, I'm not saying deep state does not exist. Okay, but Trump was president, so that means that maybe the deep state doesn't have as firm a grasp on things as we thought they did, right? Okay, traffic. Sorry, I've got to make sure I have your full. You have my attention, I guess. Anyway, so that's the first thing. Is that Trump got elected, so maybe the deep state doesn't have quite the hold on everything that everybody was afraid they do. Or, option dos, is that Trump is the one the deep state wanted in there. So, put that in your pipe and smoke it, right? No, but seriously, guys, think about that. For everybody that was saying Trump will never be elected, and I didn't think Trump was going to be elected, I'll be honest. I'll be like, there's no way. It's like, I like the guy. I love the fact that he says what he feels instead of what his handlers are telling him to say. But I'm like, yeah, no, he'll never be allowed to be president. And here we are 4 years later, dude. So what happened there? So that's point number one. Point number two, and once again a little graphic, as far as the Patriots will be gutting people or gutting the Democrats in the streets. How am I going to say? Okay, on your political spectrum, your right and your left, out at the far edges on both, you got, I don't know, 10% on both sides. I haven't pulled the numbers. I don't know. This is just for my scenario. That are the ultra right and the ultra left, right? And those people, yeah, it's like that. It doesn't matter what the other side does. They hate them. Their side's always right. And to each their own. You do you. Now that middle 80%, okay, that's where, yeah, vast majority of the population is at. They kind of have shades of both, right? Okay, so let's say that the Democrats steal the election, and now those patriots are going out there, and they are, once again, graphic, gutting Democrats in the streets. So what's going to happen? Okay, remember I say on this channel all the time, play chess, not checkers, right? Don't be reactionary. Think many steps ahead. So what would happen if that came to pass? The news outlets would love it. Dude, they would be just high-fiving each other and, yeah, this is great. Okay? The Democrats would also like it. Okay? Because now you just created martyrs, and all those things they've been saying about the crazy right-wingers, you just proved. Okay? So you have to watch what you do and what you say. You got to think before you speak, guys. And I'm not taking this out on the guy that made the comment. I'm not doing that at all. I'm just trying to point out things. Everybody has their own opinion, and they're absolutely entitled to it. But no, that's and on top of all that, I mean, that's murder, right? I mean, and like God says, no, don't do that. And you know, it's like made his top 10 list, like thou shalt not murder. Okay, but you don't understand. Gee, this is a war, and then, no, it's not a war. Both sides have to be actively involved for it to be a war. So yeah, God says no, don't do it, and even the laws of man kind of say, yeah, don't do that, or we're gonna have to lock you up for that. Okay. So yeah, let's not be doing that. Okay. Those of you that watch this channel know that I am a Christian, and I base my life on that. And what's said in the Bible does not always make me happy, okay? I love the Lord my God, my personal Savior, Jesus Christ. Love him yeah, I thank God every day that he came into my life. But the Bible says things like, do as your leaders tell you to do, okay? Even if you don't like it, as long as it doesn't violate God's law. We are to respect and follow the orders of our leaders, okay? You know, Jesus even did it, you know, render unto Caesar that which is Caesar's, right? Talking about paying taxes. So, yeah, even if the candidate you don't like is elected, according to God, we are supposed to do what they say. Now, I know that there's a lot of people out there like screaming at their computer or their phone or their TV, whatever they're looking at, calling me an idiot and a lot of worse things. I get that. I'm just telling you guys what the Bible says. Okay, I'm not saying that every president we've ever had, every elected leader that we've ever had, I've just been like, okay, well, I guess it's good. No, guys, no, I'm not saying that, okay? But to lose your mind because your person didn't get elected, I don't know. You need more things to fill your time, right? I guess. I don't know. And to each his own. You know, I've said that like 20 times on this video so far. I agree with everyone as far as the state of our country. I don't like the path that we've taken. I don't believe our political leaders are doing their jobs. Okay, and I don't care if you're Democrat, Republican. I think everybody can agree with that. But as far as armed revolution, things aren't to that point. Okay, things aren't to that point, and I guess I can say yet. Okay, I'll throw yet in there. During our American Revolution, I'm kind of a student of that time period. I love the colonial times and how people lived in their daily lives and our founding fathers and all that. Things were pretty messed up. Okay, you don't understand. Gee, it's getting like that now. Just deep breath, goose fraba. Okay, goose fraba. Just chill out. Okay, I'm not going to I'm not going to argue the point with you. Okay, no, I'm not liking what I'm seeing. I don't like our government being so huge that I can't say a vast majority, a majority of Americans are living off the government. Biggest employer in the country is the government. That is not what our founding fathers had envisioned. Government is supposed to be small. You're not supposed to have politicians as a career. That's not how it was set up. Whenever Congress met, the shopkeepers, the farmers, whoever was elected to that position, they would travel, they would discuss what needed discussed, they would pass what needed to be passed, and they would go back and do whatever their normal job is. It's not supposed to be, what do you do for a living there? Oh, I'm a politician. No, it's not supposed to be like that. Unfortunately, that's what we've got. What I'm saying is, guys, instead of everybody going crazy, and we have to take back our country, do it with your vote. Last election should have proved to guys that the vote still kind of counts, unless the deep state wanted Trump in, right? Vote still counts. Your voices are still heard. But once again, if you're that loudmouth screaming and blah, people don't listen to that. Okay, people don't hear that. That just gets people riled up. That's all it is. People don't listen to that. The people that can talk calmly, can put forth their argument in an intelligent way, those are the people that are going to get listened to. Okay, the people that are out there screaming and hollering, nope, it's falls under entertainment at that point in time, and I'm sorry to say. But yeah, just everybody, just calm, calm down. Like I said, I didn't want this to turn into a political thing, and I think I've stayed away from it. You do you, whoever you want to vote for, that's on you. Yeah, just bear in mind, guys, if for those of you that, yeah, it's time for revolution. A lot of people don't really think about that. When I was younger, no, I'm not saying I was ready to take up. No, I wasn't. Okay. But it seems like the younger people, college age, oh yeah, they're all about protesting and making their voice be heard. And as you get older and hopefully a little wiser, you kind of learn what works and what doesn't work. Those of you out there with children can kind of follow what I'm saying here. We have to kind of watch what we do, what we say, because I hope none of us want armed conflict. I really do. I hope none of us want that. It's not going to be fun and games. It's not going to be movies, video games. Okay, it's not going to be, all right, give me that there firearm and I'm going to go in here and clear out this den of undesirables, right? No, it ain't happening, guys. Okay, I'm sorry. I hate to be the voice of reason. Yeah, nobody's Rambo. You know, it doesn't work like that. Yeah, if you are talking about armed rebellion, then everybody's going to have to make choices. Okay, those out there with families, they now have to make that choice. Are they going to leave their family to go do whatever? But you know, right is right, man. Yeah, dude, I get you, man. I get you. Okay. You know, what's the legend that during the Revolutionary War only 3% or something, and that's the legend. I don't know the numbers, but that's where the 3%ers, I guess, that's where they get their name from. That 3% of the population was the only ones that fought in the Revolutionary War. I don't know if that's correct. Okay, so don't nobody quote me. But even of those that didn't fight, they still supported to some degree. Now there was a lot that was like on the fence, like, hey, I'm just going to wait to see who wins, and then yeah, I loved you guys all the time, right? So no, I get that. But as of right now, yeah, it's like the country is not. They're not. It's not. You and your buddies probably. You and your buddies are all in. Yeah, let's go to town. The majority of the population, guys, like I've talked about on here before, they're concerned about Facebook and where they're going out to eat tonight, and that's it. Unfortunately, they they'll post their little tweets or whatever about this and blah blah blah, but then as soon as they hit send, they're like, all right, cool, what's happening on whatever show tonight or something. That's as far as their concern. That's as far as their support goes. There's some strong words on Twitter, or maybe a shout out on Facebook. I don't know Facebook and Twitter. I apologize if I'm saying stuff wrong. But when it comes down to that, dude, it's the vast majority of Americans. It's all talk. Nobody's ready to do nothing. They're to get a little tinfoil hatty here, and my opinion, not too much, but maybe I'm nuts. Yeah, the major media, and I'm not talking about just the television stations. I'm talking about all of it. They just want to keep us dumbed down and looking forward to what the next movie star is going to post on whatever social media that there is. I mean, they just want to keep us dumb. They want to keep us happy. And that's the biggest thing. They want to keep us happy. Happy people don't do nothing, right? They just sit there, you know. Cows, okay? Yeah, you keep them happy. Keep them happy until the day that, you know, that they ain't so happy no more, okay? And that's the thing, guys. It's like, if you're talking about evil corporations or deep state or whoever your boogeyman is, they don't want to rile people up. They don't. They want people to be calm and happy and naive and in their own little world, and everybody's happy, right? That they don't want to. So I'll wrap it up with that. That's my little rant about this. Is just everybody just kind of take a breather, you know, a little goose fraba, enhance your calm, and realize that whatever happens during this election, it's what happens, okay? And I know I'm probably upsetting a lot of you guys out there, and I apologize. Dude, what are you folding for? No, man, I'm not folding. I'm talking real, okay? This is reality. Yeah, I'm not happy about it, but until we can get some politicians in there, and politicians, plural, because one person, you know, can't do that much. You know, there's checks and balances and the whole, well, to some degree, you know, it's gotten more. I can go on a whole video about that. But no, that everything is not made up of one person, okay? Right now, they're still debating the stimulus thing. They haven't done, it's all political, okay? That way the one side can tell the other side, or the one side can tell the people that the other side's holding it up, you know, and that's all it is. So there is the checks and balances there. So everybody just calm down, you know, make your statements, but do it in a calm, intelligent way, so that maybe other people will listen to you, and just keep trucking along. But yeah, like I said, until we get politicians in there that I would love to see I would love to see term limits in Congress. Exactly what those limits are, I can't say, because, you know, with something like that, you don't know what works until you do it, and then it's too late, right? But no, I'd like to see the term limits so that we don't have career politicians. I'd love to see government just kind of take the foot off the gas a little bit, let the people decide what's best for them. It's just that, yeah, people are not taking responsibility for themselves. People are not doing what they should be. So now the government, well, we're going to take care of things. So, okay, I'm sorry. I know I'm ranting, and I said I was going to wrap it up. But I do appreciate all the comments. Yeah, everybody just try to chill. State your argument, but in a nice, calm, friendly, where we can all get together and love one another, right? That's what we want. So thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate it.